If you want to do what he do and transact in his world, you don't need sovereignty. Because you can do that there. You follow what I'm saying? It's allowed. I mean, you have a right to be devoted to white supremacy. You have the freedom to do that. You don't need sovereignty to interface with white supremacy. You need sovereignty for sanctuary as a black person, as black supremacists, for black divinity. You need sanctuary for that. That's a fact. This will become a very powerful and strong sanctuary in the midst of this society. People go into the Vatican, into the Catholic Church for sanctuary. And the laws don't apply. Is it because of the Pope, or is it because the mobsters that go and repent weekly? You follow what I'm saying? It's because of the mobsters. They go and purge. Because they know if they go at the Pope, that the mobsters will be coming at them. Because you coming at their symbol of sanctuary. You follow? And that's the only sovereignty that they have. Is them damn Italian, Catholics. Them damn Italian mobsters. If they did not have that, it wouldn't work. The Pope blessed the bombs that Mussolini shot in Ethiopia. Why? Because it's a hand-to-hand relationship between that mobster called Mussolini and the Pope. They work hand-in-hand. It's a relationship. So with black sovereignty, there must be sanctuary. But sanctuary can only be secured by those who maintain it with discipline. Otherwise, they're not in position to maintain it. And any old white boy can walk in. Any old black devil can run in. And any old black devil can stay in. You follow what I'm saying? That's a fact. I solely and independently represent this. I'm not like a black organization. I don't have a national representative. I don't have any representatives. I represent this myself. And it is represented by those who are completely in alignment with it. That's a fact. So don't look at anyone as a representative of this. Things change overnight. You see what I'm saying? People represent themselves and where they're at in their growth process. And if their growth process represent black supremacy, then you'll see a great divine change in them. If their process represent black devilishment, you'll see them go down. That's not a representative of what I'm doing. I have overcome falling by the wayside. You see what I'm saying? Myself. Many times. So anyone that has failed don't represent me. They represent them. Do I love them? Yes. Do I have compassion for them? Yes. Do they represent me? Hell no. Will they muscle and do what they want to do based upon their own ego? They'll probably try. Because they muscling is working for 5 minutes, does that mean they represent me? Hell no. That just means they black devilishment muscles is working for 5 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? But 5 minutes is a very short period of time, especially in God's time. That's a fact. So even muscles get tired. You know what I'm saying? They get tired. The strongest man in the world gonna get tired after a while. Consciousness doesn't get tired. You see what I'm saying? Consciousness don't get tired. Black supremacy will never get tired. The strongest of black devils will exhaust themselves before black supremacy gets tired. Because it's not contingent on anything but itself. That's what makes this so different. That people come here and become contingent on their self. Contingent with their self on black supremacy and black nationalism. And I learned that type of devotion from the Buddhist temple. We all in it together, but your devotion, it's almost like a devotion competition in the Buddhist temple. You know what I'm saying? You sit there with your chant beads, you chant hard, you're not looking at how the people around you are chanting. It don't even matter. You focus on that Gohanzon, you know what I'm saying? And you chant that Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, and that's your devotion. You're not looking at how many of your members showed up to the chant. You feel me? It's about your devotion. This black supremacy is about your devotion. That's a fact. And your devotion will become the perfect environment for others to become devoted, truly devoted. Because that's what mine has become. My devotion has become an environment where other people can become truly devoted. This is the place for it to happen. And that's where you all will be. We're going to a greater place. And if this grows, and as this grows into different temples and different spaces, it will grow as a product of devotion, not just mere accumulation of property. Bill Gates and Donald Trump has already did that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care about no property, no real estate, no land. I don't care about these things. But I know that black supremacy, as it grows, these things will become unavoidable. You know what I'm saying? Just like this was unavoidable. I didn't care about having houses and communities and I didn't care about that. But my devotion made this a thing I could not avoid. Because how are you going to be conscious and you don't have a place to be conscious? You see what I'm saying? But it wasn't merely about a place or some scheme. Let's get, yeah, that's where I want to get some houses. I don't care about a house. As it relates to black supremacy, that's the only concern I have for it. You know what I'm saying? I do not care about money. I do not care about any of these things. But some people have associated those things with black supremacy. That means we're supreme because we got this and that. No, it don't. Our function makes us supreme. Mere status symbols and symbols of having things have nothing to do with supremacy. The integrity in our hearts and our minds makes us supreme beings. So anyone could come that makes this about houses and money do not have the spirit of what this is about. If you make this about property and things, that's not the spirit. But things will come out of that. Because how do we claim to be supreme beings and we don't have the things that facilitate our effortless function? It's impossible. It's not a merely independent objective, but it's impossible not to. You cannot be a supreme being with discipline and not have what you have, what's to be had. You know what I'm saying? What is to be had will almost be expendable because of the discipline you have. Matter of fact, it is expendable. Money will be expendable. Expendable means it's nothing because what you have is valuable. People who is attached to these things is because these things is all they feel like they have. But when you have something in you, the rest is expendable. You follow what I'm saying? And you will have it expendably because your discipline guarantees that you will not go without. You got the discipline to chop wood, how the hell are you going to go without fire to create heat? It is impossible. Only where you lack discipline do you lack the things that are vital to your survival. Because we were born to survive. But we've been distracted by somebody else's agenda and discipline to only create their reality and not ours. But if we have the discipline to create ours, we will have effortless growth. So I'm going to open this up for final questions. And then I'm going to close it. I'm not going to rush y'all into answering. I'm going to sit here and wait because I know they're going to hit you. Usually when the spotlight is on people, they don't have no questions. And it takes hard for only your personal devotion to matter because We've been taught to run off a buddy system. And sometimes it looks like our buddy is down. We can't get up. Got to get off the buddy system. Attract out of high vibration, not pity parties. Encourage and challenge one another to stand up in strength. You feel what I'm saying?